All right, American Idol. They're coming back. Are they doing it with or without you, Simon?
Without me.
Not at all?
No, we spoke about it, and they did ask me, but no. And I tell you why. First of all, I'm committed to this show, and I made a commitment to this show, and I do like being on this show. And secondly, when I really, really thought about it, it was kind of like, how can you go back again? You know, when I left at the time, it felt like the right thing to do, and I always think back to my memories of Idol, where we very, very first started, and it was kind of like fun, crazy, naive. None of us knew what we were really doing, and I mean that was a fantastic panel, by the way.
Well, when we talked a year ago, I'm going to remind you. You said, "Oh, I'm going to bring it back, and it's going to be the originals." You
Did I say
wanted,
that?
yes, you said you wanted Randy, Paula, you, Ryan. You said you would hope someday that you would all get back.
Yeah, but
Maybe not for Idol, but to get
no,
the
yeah,
whole gang back
yeah,
together.
I don't think it was for Idol. I don't think there was ever any chance of me going back on that show. But with that crowd, 100% on something else.
Anything else?
Well,
yes.
yeah, I mean, look, there's always going to be something new coming along. But what I'm saying is that, you know, when I thought about it, and I did get asked to do it, you can't, I don't believe you can recreate what we had. And if you can't recreate that, then you have to move on to something else. And that's why, like I said, I felt I was more comfortable coming on this show, because this was the show, even when I was on Idol, I was producing this show.
Right.
And I used to go down to the auditions, and I used to think, I think I would actually prefer to be on Got Talent than Idol, because I like the variety of the acts.
Yeah.
So it all worked out. You know, I'm happy for them it's coming back. And then I'm happy for myself that I can do this show.
What about Ryan? You happy for him? Is he going to be there?
Well, I'm going to have a word with him, because I've got a good idea how this could work for him.
Okay.
He hosts the show. He judges the show. He's the only performer on the show. And that way he gets what he wants.
He does it all.
He does it all.
What talent does he have besides hosting, judging? I don't know that he can perform.
Not much, but I think for him it would be utopia. So I'm going to suggest it.
He's a one-man act. He doesn't need anybody else.
Exactly. But no, I think it's funny, you know, and look, I can actually remember having a conversation 3 or 4 years ago where we all were genuinely worried, if I'm being honest with you, that maybe all these shows were going to come to an end. We were being told, you want to launch a new music show or whatever, it's got to be an app-driven show, it's got to have technology, which all sounded boring. And the truth is, they're getting bigger, these shows. And the fact that that show's coming back and this show's still doing well, you know, it's a positive thing, because I wasn't sure that was going to be the case.
Yeah. Well, do you think the show can function, though, without Ryan as host?
Which one?
Idol.
I don't care. I mean, I know it's.
But you'll be competition. You might be up against each other at some point.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess the summers, well, maybe not. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what the schedule would be for Idol.
I've got to be honest with you. I don't like.
You don't like that, the sound of that.
No. Well, no. I don't think that would be a healthy thing to put one against the other, because then I don't think anybody really gains from that. But look, if they did it, they did it. You know, look, my attitude with these things now is you've got to concentrate on what you do. Try and make it the best you possibly can. Try and get the best people to come on, and let other people do what they want to do.
If you could,
don't lose any sleep over it.
If you could reinvent Idol, though, I mean, what do you think they need to do to change? Because it can't be, like you said, exactly what it was.
I don't know. I mean, the simplicity about the show was there wasn't really much of a format. You know, we were auditioning people, and then we went to Hollywood for 2 days, and then 10 people went down to 1. I mean, that was the show. The reason why I was happy to go on America's Got Talent was I didn't like just being on a singing show, you know, because there's only so many singers you can take in one day. And I just got to that point, if I'm being honest with you.